What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today I'm reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. A lot of stuff to cover, so let's not waste any time and let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the cover from Mundo Deportivo last night saying healthy and ready to train. It also said that Barcelona squad all tested negative and have been given the green light to resume workout today. And it already happened this morning, so. It also says that Arturo Vidal, a lot of interest from him, especially from Inter Milan. And he's one of the 11 Barcelona players that the club could use in different operations. Also, I think Vidal is probably one of the most wanted midfielders in the world. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens if he stays or if he goes. Also says in the article that this morning in the training session, they're going to use 3 fields at the Esportiva training center. They've used 3 fields and they've spread the players across all 3 of the fields to prevent spread. And I think the only people who wore masks were the coaching staff. So Pjanic, Eder Sarabia, and all his team, they all wore masks and gloves, but all the players they didn't. So yeah, football is finally back. So next we're gonna look at the cover from Sport last night saying Lautaro Martinez. Goes on to say that Barcelona offer a final list of 6 players to Inter Milan to make the 111 million release cost cheaper. The 11 players are Arturo Vidal, Nelson Semedo, Rafinha, Junior Firpo, Samuel Umtiti, and Todibo. I assume Rakitic is in there somewhere as well. The 2 clubs are in advanced negotiation and could end up paying upwards of 60 million plus 2 players. So that's the fee that's been going around over the past few days, is 60 million plus 2 players. And it also says in the sport that all the players tested negative for the coronavirus, which is some great news, and that training will start today. So same thing. Also says that in the following up that it says in the article that Barcelona are done with Rakitic. The club don't understand why the player has shut down every offer so far. So Barcelona's relationship with Rakitic has been at an all-time low since he's joined the club. The club have been fed up and really want to sell him, but Rakitic wants to stay until his contract ends so he can leave for free. My opinion, get out. See you later. Adios, amigo. Thanks for your service. Hopefully he gets included in either the Neymar or Lautaro Martinez deal, or we sell him for like a swap or something to Sevilla. I just want to get rid of him at this point. So yeah, Lautaro Martinez looking very close. This next one's coming in from Mundo Deportivo saying Newcastle United is becoming a real option for Philippe Coutinho. The possibility that Pochettino arrives with the Brazilian, a player in which he has always been interested in, is gaining strength. Barcelona won 100 million euros. So obviously Newcastle have their new Saudi owners, and they're going to do a massive overhaul this summer, and Pochettino is the manager that they want, and Pochettino's main objective player is Philippe Coutinho. Now, if they pay 100 million euros, we're going to have so much options to do with that money. We can go for Neymar, we can go with Lautaro Martinez with less players and use other players somewhere else. It'll open a huge amount of windows. My thing is that I want to see Coutinho under Quique Setien. I know a lot of other Barca fans want to as well. But we'll see what happens. It's kind of an iffy but maybe kind of situation. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So the next one's coming in from Sport saying Barcelona have received offers of 25 million euros for Clair-Todibo from clubs in the Premier League, but Inter Milan have shown interest and it's not ruled that he could enter the Lautaro Martinez operation. So it's going to be another story they're going to talk about in the next few minutes, but I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to say that Todibo, based on all the reports over the past few weeks, he's probably the most likeliest to leave. I feel like Barcelona just want to cash out on him. We paid like 1 million or 2 million for him in the last winter window. Yeah, last winter window. So they're going to make profit regardless. It's going to be like a Yeremina 2.0. Buy someone for like 12 million, sell someone for double, and move on. I don't think that should happen. I think Todibo is an absolute beast. I think he should be in the Barcelona team. I know that Talk FCB also thinks that as well. So I know that a lot of Barcelona fans like him too, but it looks like he's going to be sold. The question is he going to be sold for money or enter Lautaro Martinez or a Neymar operation? So we'll see what happens with this one. So following the Todibo story, Sport have come out and said that Barcelona will bet on Araújo as the 4th center back next season. There's a lot of confidence in the Uruguayan. The club will even begin the process to obtain Spanish citizenship in August, once he's completed 3 years in the country. So obviously, if Barcelona were to promote him right away, he would take up one of the non-EU spots, and those are already filled up by other players. So yeah, Barcelona's plan is not to spend any more money on a center back. They're just going to promote Araújo. Whether they sell Umtiti or Todibo, I think the only one of them will be sold, and then Araújo will be promoted. For me, I'd rather just keep Todibo and then maybe send Araújo on loan to one of the La Liga teams. But I know that Ernesto Valverde really liked him. I know that Kike Setien thinks highly of him. So it'd be quite interesting to see what would happen. Again, we're relying on a youth player for one of the center back positions. We know that Umtiti is very injury prone, so he'll probably get a lot of minutes next season. So one of the big stories over the past 24 hours has come from GDS, and it says that Juventus midfielder Miralem Pjanic has reached an agreement with Barcelona for next season. The 30-year-old Bosnian player has said yes to Barcelona and is now waiting for the two clubs to agree terms. The Italian clubs want Arthur in return, but Arthur refuses, and Barcelona are offering Vidal and Rakitic as alternatives instead. So it looks like Barcelona have agreed terms with Pjanic. Pjanic wants to come. Barcelona want him. Now the only thing that's in between them is striking a deal with Juventus. Do I think Arthur should be included? Absolutely not. Would I accept maybe a Vidal Pjanic swap or Rakitic Pjanic swap? I think I would, to be honest. I think Pjanic is a great player. The problem is for me is his wages. He's probably going to be asking for a lot of wages over the weeks. So it's a little iffy. I know a lot of Barcelona fans will say like, hey, if we just swap Rakitic for him, I'll take it. A lot of people saying no, he's old, takes up a lot of wages, not worth it. He's past his prime. He had a rough season last season. For me personally, a straight Rakitic swap, I'll take it. Other than that, I wouldn't take it. Much rather keep Vidal. He's already embedded in the team, knows everyone. Wouldn't really swap him for Pjanic. I know that Barcelona have been big fans of Pjanic, but I think it's time to move on from this one. So for the second half of the video, we're going to be talking more about Barcelona as a team rather than the transfer news. First thing is coming in from Sport, saying the players have resumed individual training at the Esportiva this morning. On Wednesday, they received their training equipment so that they don't have to use them in the dressing room. Luis Suarez followed his recovery plan, and he should be getting the medical green light immediately. So now Suarez is fully recovered. Once the league starts in June, he can be ready. He can start. Blah 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 blah. He's all good. We do have to wait for Ousmane Dembele because he's going to be taking his test on Monday because right now he's in France. Coming back on Monday, do his test, and then start his recovery again. So yeah, training starts today. Everything's looking good. Football's coming back soon. So today, Luis Suarez has completed the training session today without any problems and at the same pace as his colleagues. So he wasn't behind the pack. He completed everything at the same pace as everyone else. He's fully back. El Pizarro is coming in. So this next one's coming in from Mediaset, saying La Liga will resume on Saturday, June the 20th and end on July 26th if there's no regrowth of the coronavirus. They're planning for 2 games per week. So now that the coronavirus has slowed down in Spain, they're starting to give the players 1 month of training before they start the league again. So June 20th is the date. I think the Leganes coach came out in a press conference or to the media saying that all the teams have been informed that June 20th is going to be the start date and July 26th will be the end date. So we're going to have about 2 games per week, which is going to be really good. A lot of football for us. And it also came out that when the Liga starts again, they're going to be having 23-man match teams, like squad lists. It will be 23 instead of 18. And during the games, they're going to be allowing 5 substitutions. But all the 5 substitutions will be set at a certain time in the game, so they can't use the substitution for time wasting. Obviously, this is a great move from La Liga. Want to protect the players. They want to have anything serious happen to all the players. So yeah, great news. Football's coming back. So just before we end off the video, João Romero came out and showed the possible fixture list. So I'm just going to go through each one and just to see who Barcelona will be playing. So the first weekend, the 20th and 21st, will be Mallorca away. Next will be Leganes at home, which will be the 24th, 25th. So only 3 days. It's looking like 3 days of rest between each game, which is going to be pretty tough. A lot of rotation is going to be happening in the starting lineup. I doubt we'll see the same starting lineup back-to-back. So I have Leganes at home, Sevilla away, Athletic Club at home, Celta away, difficult, Atletico at home, difficult, Villarreal away, difficult. So those are 3 pretty tough games, all back-to-back-to-back. Espanyol at home, easy money. Valladolid away, tough one because we're away games. Also Osasuna at home, and then Alaves away. And keep in mind, all these games will be happening behind closed doors. So that would be suck for us, but also the advantage for us away from home because we're trash away from home. So yeah, gonna be a lot of games. How many games with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games over the space of almost a month. It's gonna be a lot of games. Hopefully we don't have any serious injuries, and hopefully we win all the games and we win the league. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, Make sure you like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Also follow my TikTok. I've been doing a lot of videos on there. 1 minute clips if I don't upload. So check me out there, drop me a follow, and I'll see you guys then. Take care. Forza Barca.